Just going to get out here next to the car for a bit. Always amazes me how agile they are as well. This could be the matriarch, the one shaking her head there at us. Yeah, I'd say maybe she's definitely bigger than the other one. The one that's just climbing up and summiting that bank. Here's the rest of them following as well, all the young ones behind. It's so beautiful. Looking right up at them. She's posturing, ears open. You can see her 1 foot up. Not aggressive. Just letting us know that I'm bigger than you. I've got my whole family with me. I will look after them. Telling them that they don't have to worry. She's looking after them. I am very happy we waited around. I love these animals. Elephants really are just... I'm not going on about this now, because just give them that space. Allow yourself really to accept them. And slowly you start understanding little things about them. You start intuiting certain behaviors and how they communicate. And then from there it's a very easy jump to really fall in love with this animal, with this species. I really do hope that they will be along or around for millions of years. It would be a shame if our children's children one day can't see these animals in the wild anymore. It would be very sad. That was just unbelievable. Let's get up there, Exon. Yeah. Let's look at that. Yeah, when they were up on the bank above there, they look even bigger than normal. Thank you. Just all spread out over about 50 meters wide there, into the bush. They've got so many young ones with them. I think I'm just going to let them go. They were awesome. They chose, by their choice, to come up this side closer to us. They could have easily gone the other way. The fact that they've also all spread out like that now shows that they're nice and relaxed. Let's Let's give him his space for a little bit. Oh, we just want to take a little break and stretch my legs. That was a very, very most intense experience for me. It was just so incredibly powerful. At the moment we do have a little bit of a problem with Gowrie waterhole. James is looking at it. That's the dead tree there, beautiful Y shape in it. You can see the horizon's just got these different lines and shapes on them. I'll reach my legs out and take a few deep breaths, and we'll continue into the evening.
Struggling at the moment to get the Gowrie camera set up again. James is working on the problem. I do have the final control center, as some of you may have seen over the past few days. We have just put a camera in the final control center, and hence you're able to see me and my unshaven face. Thank you so much for joining us. That was actually one of the best sightings I've seen during my time here at WildEarth. Elephants are actually my favorite animals too. And amazing to see that baby whose muscles in its trunk hasn't developed enough for it to have proper control, and thus it was struggling a little bit with drinking the water, but managed to get some sips in. Beautiful sighting, and luckily the light held up, and Peter very wisely. So guys, I will just stick with you for a couple of minutes, and then we will cut back to the game drive vehicle, where we will have an infrared night camera. So basically no Gowrie waterhole for now. James is still busy working on that, and we will cut back to the night drive, how the guys are doing, and we'll come back to you soon.
We've just got a bit of a glitch at the waterhole, but at this waterhole, Buffelshoek Dam, we had an amazing elephant sighting earlier. We had one or two branches cracking in the distance. They're obviously off and moving into the bush and feeding, starting their evening, and we're going to do the same. It's night now. We've got the infrared camera on. For those of you that are new here with WildEarth, this is a camera that works only in infrared light, so you see a black and white picture, but it also means that when we do find animals, especially nocturnal animals, we can enter their world without disturbing them, without putting bright daylight type lights in them. We can see what they do. So that explains why the picture is black and white. Otherwise, we've got what's the time now? Almost 6 o'clock Central African time. We've got about an hour and a half, a little bit more left, and I'm sure there might be one or two more surprises before the game drive is over. Let's go look around. Actually very healthy in terms of the family unit. There were lots of young ones with them, all different ages, anything from that 2-3 week old baby all the way up 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years, a whole little sort of organ pipe stand of youngsters with them. I do hope they stick around a bit next day or two, but even more importantly, I do hope we get to know them more and more this winter. Yeah, he's a big guy. Rex, I'll keep this light as well, just for the edge. Let's see. Ah, nice. Just infrared lights. Very relaxed bull as well. We literally drove up right next to him. I saw his trunk before I saw anything else. And he hasn't even stopped chewing on that acacia branch. So it shows. This also adds another little piece to that puzzle from earlier. Remember I said that some of those elephants might have had a drink already, because we could see all that mud that was splattered along the bank. Now we know who that was. Look at this guy. His whole side, his rump, back legs, his face even, still got wet mud on it. So all that mud splashing we saw would have been him, having a bit of a mud bath and a cool down. His physical size, also the skull size, tusks, all the bits of sort of visual input you can get from him. I would say he's probably a sort of late 30-year-old. Put him around 35, 36. He will take a few years.